For my November book presentation, I read Old Yeller by Fred Gibson. Now I'll be presenting to you some information that the book contains. The Lexile level of the book is 910. Reading this book, I found it really challenging because there were some really hard words that caught my attention during reading. Yet, in general, it's a pretty good book. Furthermore, the book is nonfiction because it shows how humans and animals can have a great friendship towards each other. My next section is my favorite parts. One of my favorite parts in the book Old Yeller is when Yeller have a fight against the wolf, and Yeller have rabies after the fight. I chose this scene because it's in the very end of the book and it's really shocking because Travis does something to Yeller that's the right thing to do. Even though it's really sad, I can't tell you. You'll need to read it. In addition, I find it shocking because the kid and the dog are best friends, and they go throughout tons of adventures together that represent their friendship throughout the whole book. One of my other favorite parts is when Travis and Yeller are out marking wild pigs by cutting a design into the pig's ears. Instead of getting a pig, marking it, and then repeating, instead he decides to show expertise and to do a different way. He climbs a tree and uses Yeller to get them around the tree and also to be the vigilant. Travis then takes a rope and pulls a pig one up by one. About halfway through, Travis fell into a horde of angry wild pigs. Luckily, Yeller quickly fought off the pigs, yet Travis had a large gash in his leg, but Yeller had a really bad cut in his side. For last, I'll be showing you my recommendation. The age level recommendation for me is 11 to 15 because the book has a really normal vocabulary, and it's not so hard and it's not so easy to read. For my second recommendation is vocabulary. I think the vocabulary is appropriate for middle schoolers and maybe for some high schoolers. I also found 5 words that I would really like to share because I had no idea what they meant. They are aggravated, ass-tried, binding, braided, carcass. For my third and last recommendation, I chose themes. I chose themes because this book shows how humans and animals can have a great friendship towards each other. The book tells the story of a boy who finds his best friend, and for luckily his friend is a dog. A way I can prove to you is that when Travis was in trouble, Yeller risked his life to save his friend. The message Fred Gibson tries to tell you is that it doesn't matter if a friend is a dog, a cat, a wolf, a bird. It matters if both of you are great friends. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.